enjoy this. Both coaches were age. He is considerably younger than the Bayern Munich captain that he's about to shake hands with. It has the feel of a final. Barkler again. It is a fully fit squad now. Our attack. The other big change is that Vincent...
The final, Jamie said it in the studio, this is the game that everyone is waiting for. If you love football...
And even though we're watching Europe's champion team play the beautiful game, the first kick of the ball is an unbeautiful hoof downfield, down and off the field. We'll play the beautiful game in your half, if that's okay. It is the way that PSG always starts. Davies, Stanisic, Elise versus Nuno Mendes will be a highlight of the night. And Elise has made the first inroads, but good handling from Safanov.
Really positive from Safanov. Just get a glimpse of him here, stepping out, see how... There's your centre-back, Jonathan Tah, just playing it backwards, trotting back. You can see how tight the Bayern are. They're happy to stay narrow at times.
Musiala, here's Kane. He was just clipped there. Painful game about Kane's special mentality. I think his character, as much as anything, has made a real impression on the club. Got to try and find an angle, and he does that by feeding Olise. He's got away from Zaire Emery, but not from Desiree. Stretched. Space for Kimmich. Trying to feed it in. Luis Diaz. Now did Pacho get to it? No. Penalty. They decided that. Harry Kane is 16 out of... Kane versus Safanov. It's another from the Harry Kane sprint catalogue. He just scores to order. Goals to go. He's found the net in each of his last 8 games now. He's never had a better run, never had a better season. Season teeming with goals, 54 in all, 13 in the Champions League. He scored in 6 games in a row in this competition. There aren't many certainties in...
To shoot, took another touch, and that's where his downfall was.
Musiala has won the ball cleanly. It's Harry Kane, it's Michael Elise. Somehow Safanov and Marquinhos combine. But this changes things. Instant ball has freed Ousmane Dembele. Oh, my word. With a big chance, squandering at one end, and Dembele with an even bigger chance at the other end. Missed by a distance. His 6-point lead again in the French league. Kvaratskhelia. That'll go in. There's no doubting that he'll find the net. So accurate. One step inside to open up the target. And then the most cutting of shots, clipping the inside of the post.
And then it's unerring. The accuracy, it is perfect. You don't have back in comparison to what they're used to, Bayern.
Elise just got the better of Nuno Mendes at the moment. And of Marquinhos, still Elise. Oh, somehow it hit the woodwork.
There's almost all his own work. And he has got magic in his toes. Marquinhos knew he couldn't make his teammate.
Doué, meanwhile, going it alone. Desiree Doué! For a split second.
In the blink of an eye. Hits down the other end, and it's just...
Dembele will take... Flick on by Marquinhos. Oh, it's João Neves. He's just about the smallest man in that penalty area, but he connects with his head. And PSG, who were behind, are now in front.
That's a fan.
Comes from Hakimi, and here's Dembele again, and that's early for Doué. It's Desiree Doué,
and it should be more. This is the tougher of the two chances. It's tight for the offside, but from...
Score could be anything. Olise. It's 2-2.
Wow.
all by himself. How on earth do you stop Michael Olise? He quite... Kvaratskhelia. Dembele. Charged down by Deng. Look at that, because the hand's out and away from the body.
Yeah, he's had it a bit.
Ousmane Dembele, oh, through the hands of Neuer, but Paris Saint-Germain will take a lead into the break at the end of an exhausting, exhilarating half of football. To have a cause for complaint, but we have got nothing to complain. It's a smiling push to the ground. He's caught the mood of it already, Rob Green alongside me.
Yeah, what a half, and yeah, welcome to the game, Conrad. Nothing has shown any signs of abating in this game, and it's been interesting to watch. Both teams have just gone for it with numbers, with position sense.
Here is Kane. Luis Diaz once more. Pull back, and Lima.
Just at him a little bit too fast. A lovely little touch from Harry Kane. You see the run of Lima stepping in, and
he can keep it alive. That's awkward for Neuer from Pavlovic. Did pretty well
for that.
Edwin van der Sar played in a Champions League final at 40. Hakimi suddenly free. Oh, then you run over it, and Kvaratskhelia! 4-2. 2 for Kvaratskhelia.
It's just a sheer weight of numbers going forwards. Bayern a stretch, they get dragged in with Doué. Look at the 3 players charging in, 4 at the near post. Buys the space. And then from there...
Doué. Dembele trying to time his run. Oh, another! Ousmane Dembele's got 2. PSG have got 5. Devastating counter-attack. Scored in last year's semi-final. He's got 2 in this year's.
Well, it's 2 in 3 minutes.
Talking about... Scored in last year's semi-final against Arsenal, and has got 2 either side of half-time tonight. And suddenly those 2 goals in the space of 3 minutes from Kvaratskhelia and Dembele of 3.
Like for like swap.
Joshua Kimmich. Towards Upamecano! They've got another one! Dayot Upamecano's first chance. Kane. It's on towards Luis Diaz. Fabulous first touch. Luis Diaz, yes! It's 5-4. What a pass by Harry Kane. Oh, it's not going to count. 5-4. He has scored in 4 Champions League games in a row.
Harry Kane says that's just brilliant. Well, that touch and that finish matched the ball.
It was devilishly difficult. Maybe Real Madrid's most dramatic late show to fall Manchester City. The Rodrigo goals. The worst defeats are semi-final defeats. But these 2 teams don't contemplate the idea of losing. First to it. Hakimi tries to keep it alive. Goretzka down to Pavlovic. Tar. Lima. Vitinha. 3 in support of him. This is Seni Meulu. Oh! Frame of the goal still rocking. The Allianz in Munich next week, where Bayern Munich have beaten them on 3 of their 4 visits, but where PSG won the Champions League final in spectacular fashion last spring. Olise, punched by Safanov. Kimmich with the header. Kimmich almost equalised. Lima with an issue to him. for now. You are not going to miss next Wednesday's return, though, are you? A match which had so much to live up to, so much expectation, and it has matched that expectation and more. And this wonderful semi-final is...